Yeah? What do you need, guys?
Yes.
What's up? Sure, let's get your suspect back in here.
What's up? Nothing new to report on that. Can't think of much more to tell you about that. I've done everything I can think of with that. Can't think of much more to tell you about that. I've done everything I can think of with that. Nothing new to report on that. I've done everything I can think of with that.
I really wish I could be more helpful.
Hey,
A thing of beauty, a nice clean tool mark on a spring, ripe for comparison.
nothing new to report on that.
Yeah? What do you need, guys? Yeah, let's see if your suspect has anything else to tell us.
What's up? It's a return spring. It closes the carburetor's valve when the rider releases the throttle. The tool marks appear to have been made with a handheld clamping tool or something sharper like wire cutters or nippers. Would have been a delicate job even in the hands of a pro. You know, I could match up these unique imperfections to the right tool. We've got ourselves a specialized professional quality bike tool, and some even more special tool marks that match our return spring perfectly. I'd say your wild spring break started here.
So, since the return spring was snapped before the bike landed, the Kamawa tool is a key clue.
Need something? Sure, let's get your suspect back in here.
What? That's a crock.
A crock full of evidence, from your email to that Kamawa tool of yours.
Look, I'm no criminal. I just got in over my head. I borrowed some money on the street and put it into my shop, because Ace told me he'd promote my place on his show. But he never came through. Just kept bilking me for more free service in return for more empty promises. Finally, that producer, Corey, came by and said that he'd give me a service contract with the show next year if I helped. Even agreed to promote my place on the air, like Ace promised. Plus, he waved all that cash at me. All I had to do was rig Ace's bike.
Why would a producer sabotage his own show?
Ratings. The accident would stir up all kinds of media interest and viewers. And Corey had Ace heavily insured if he got really hurt to where he couldn't perform or died or... Honestly, I can't believe I went along with it. But I did.
Walk us through it.
Corey called Ace away to discuss the stunt as a distraction. Using that Later, I went to the casino, trying to get the nerve to warn Ace. But all I did was watch the stunt, hoping it'd turn out okay. When I saw Ace hit the barricade, I burst into tears. Thank God he wasn't hurt bad.
See? You did have your side of this.
For what good it'll do me. Corey has his side too, you know, and he'll deny all of this.
People can deny anything they like, Ms. Handelman, but the evidence always has its side, too.
Can't think of anything to tell you.
So we got both the mechanic and the stunt director pointing a finger at the producer. Okay, let's see if they're onto something.
Ow!
Funny. McLadden insists you did.
He's covering his own backside. If anybody rigged this, it's McLadden. He and Ace are oil and water. You don't have a damn thing on me.
Let's see. Your show's in trouble, needs a rating boost bad. We have your prints on that cash envelope. There's the email you sent Ms. Handelman, and the tool that was used to snap the return spring on Ace's bike. Your accomplice has already made you, and McLadden says you traded him job security for tampering with a crime scene. I guess we don't have much at that.
Look, what's the harm? It was just an angle, you know, make it play better with all those 18-year-old males with ADD in our audience. Ace gets paid to take risks, right? No harm, no foul. So I told the Handelman broad I'd help her out of the financial jam Ace himself put her in. Sent the tool, and she made one little snip. Next thing you know, things are much more exciting. After the crash, I called McLadden. He'd gone postal before, worried about getting fired. So I made amends. Promised to renew his contract next season if he helped clean up the mess. Now, can't we make some kind of arrangement? I didn't really do anything wrong. It was just, you know, television.
Oh, you're going to be on TV, Mr. Mazzotti. And this is the kind of wild stunt where you don't walk away unharmed.
You're off to a good start. You learned that things are not always as they appear, but the evidence cannot lie.
Observational challenges test your memory of the case you just played. Correct answers allow you to improve your evaluation score. Good luck!